Alright, welcome everybody back to the campfire. Today we are in Minecraft, back in the Subwars world, where we got our little number one, and the little monument over there, and a dying tree. So I did a little bit of progress, as you may have noticed already. I just added this section, made my house look a little bit nicer. I was going to add like a little roofing bit, which is why I got these little poles set up, but I'll do that some other time. What I was mostly doing in that time was getting resources for the next build because I just finished recording a chess video. You'll see that one uploaded soon. Or actually even before this one. And the reason for that is that this is technically the 25th video on the channel, so 1/4 of the way to 100. So I'm going to make a little camp up there, which I flattened out. And yeah, so the chess video is going to be the 24th video. This is going to be the 25th official video for the channel. So yeah, I gathered some resources for it, and we're going to build it today. I got a bunch of wool. Coincidentally, I was actually measuring the stuff because I'm going to build a bonfire, and coincidentally, it's 25 campfires for said bonfire that I'm going to make. So, yippee! That was lucky. So, I'll show you the flatland that I have going. So, in terms of progress, I didn't do a whole lot of mining or much of that sort. I was mostly just running around exploring, seeing what I can get to make this look nice, this little camp. Well, there's a lot of trees, a lot of wool, as you might have seen in one of my chests. And yeah, actually, the house doesn't look terrible from here. It looks very neat. Just in the house kind of place. I'll expand it over time. But yeah, today we're going to make this land into a little campsite for all the new members to enjoy and, join, take part in. The Crusaders camp, one might call it. All right, so let's get started. Let's get the wool first. So you might have seen in the Minecraft news. Next update is going to have the wool stairs and slabs as teased in some posts and whatnot that Minecraft has done. And so yeah, I'll replace whatever little tents I make with the wool stairs and slabs once they release. But in the meantime, we're just gonna have to use regular wool. So I'll just skip to when I have the resources I need there set and done. Right, so I'm back. I gathered some resources, put them in this chest, and we're sort of ready. So there we go. There you go. We have some of the resources we need to start this. Okay. I just grabbed whatever I had in my chest and was all like, well, yeah, let's just go with it. So let's first start out with the campfire. Let's make that. Let's make that. Let's make the little bonfire first. I actually wanted to make some signs to go along with it. So, boom. See how many signs does it give us? 12? Okay. Well, we'll start with 12 just to see how it looks. Okay, so the way I measured it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so that's generally the measurements that the campfires are going to go in. Then, you know what? Do I have dirt? I'm just going to use dirt as the filler. I know, I'm cheap. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, just like last time, filling in the things with dirt. Okay. So let's place the first campfire down and just... Alright, hold on. I'm gonna do another pause just to place these just independently because... Alright, so I built the bonfire. I replaced the dirt with cobble because I realized that the dirt was actually being exposed and it looked hideous. And I built all the little things around them. I kind of like how it looks, you know? That's the bonfire. We got the 25 campfires, you know? It's kind of lively. I'm going to see if I can't surround it with a little bit of andesite, just to make it look a little nice around the edges. Alright, cool. And now what? I don't know what to make. I'm lost. What if I make some cobblestone walls? I know I left my stone cutter back there. That's fine. I have enough cobble that I'm willing to sacrifice a bit for this. There we go. Accentuate the poles. I'm gonna use a little bit of dirt here as well, because I need a little bit more room in this area. That is a must. Boom, boom. Okay. So, next order of business. Do I have the logs? Yes, I have logs on me. Okay. So now, we need some seating. Boom. Boom. Alright. Go. It's about 2 blocks separate, so... Boop, bam, boop. We have the first bonfire seats. Okay. Oh, that was the wrong button. What else could we add to these seats to make them a little bit nicer? No clue. Actually, I'm going to make one more campfire. And I'm going to put it over here. Actually, I will use slabs. Boom, boom. Easy. Okay. There are people launching fireworks near my home right now. All right. Boom and bada boom. Okay, well, I'll put the cauldron up there. Okay, so that's how it goes. Oh, do I have to... Ugh. Well, that doesn't attach. Does it at least look like it's going to attach from the top? Sort of. Okay, I'm going to switch... Wait, what do I want to switch them out with? Let's see. I'll put stairs, actually. Stairs might look nice. I throw a lot of mites around, don't I? It's like I'm not prepared for this at all. Right, I'm going to put some more polished andesite around these. Boom! Alright, the camp is looking more lively. Alright, let's actually make some of those tents. I mean, I have the wool. I might as well. So, let's just start this one, like, right here. Why not? You know, that's what Minecraft's about. Just throw random crap together and see what comes out. You know? Let's have fun with it. Day isn't gonna get any shorter or longer just because we're having fun. So let's just do what we do. Also, I just realized I don't have a pickaxe. I should make one. I'm out of sticks. But I can make more stick. Boom. Now, pickaxe. I almost made a sword there. In my mind, I was like, do I need a sword? And for what reason? But luckily, we got those thought-provoking thoughts out of our head. There you go. More wool. Actually, speaking more about the wool, they're also gonna add the one abandoned campsite structure, so that's gonna be cool. We're gonna have tons of Crusader camps around. Just absolutely loaded everywhere across the world. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay, our tent is dark, so let's just... Before we deal with the lighting issue, let's add some proportion. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'm gonna make a copper axe because I'm pretty sure I got copper. Okay, yeah, 1, 2, 3, and yep, there it is. Boom. All right, because this looks nice, but it can be nicer. I know it can be. Actually, let me cut down some oak trees. All right, I'm done after committing my acts of subtle deforestation. Um, what did I want to do here? Yes, I wanted to make trapdoors with the wood that I got. Just to see how it'd look, you know? Okay, let's just make 12. And I'm going to make more of these. There we go. Cool. Because I want my tent to stand out. I want it to look neat. To have a little bit of depth, you know? Oh god, that looks horrible. That's why we test things out. So wait, unless I... Yeah. I'm just trying to get that one block and I can't do it. Okay. Get these here. Oh! Gotta get into some combat, I guess. Protect the camp! Alright, I'll go hit a nap real quick. I'll go home, hit the nap, and then I'll be back in the morning. Alright, so I'm back once more at the camp. And, yeah, as you can see, I have an enchanted bow now. A skeleton wanted some smoke in the morning, so... Yeah, he actually almost killed me, too, but... I don't like to talk about that. Also, you may have noticed I'm wearing leather armor. I stole that from a village. I don't just normally wear leather armor just like that, because genuinely speaking, it is almost harder to get than just iron. Maybe the thing that I'm missing is, this. And just add the andesite to make it look like it's sustained onto something. Because I feel like it's missing. It's missing a little bit of pizzazz. Oh, I missed again. Oh my god. Also, I think I might have made this a little bit too even for its own good. Let me guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, did I count that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I did count it properly. Okay. I was confused there. I was like, did I just make a miscount? Oh, forgot to throw the lantern here last night because I got smacked by a zombie. Okay. Tent made. You know, I'll put the lantern there, and then I'll decorate it. You know, there's something nice about asymmetry. You know, I'll just tell myself that so that I don't think about it too hard. Okay. You know what? Let's throw the crafting table we have in here alongside the... Yeah, let's make a tiny little bed and make this look like somebody lives here. Boom. Oh, damn, try to go out through the one place. Okay. Maybe it's because it's not wool all the way around, and that's what's getting me. Also, why don't we make buttons instead? What'd that make it look like? Eh, I don't like it. I'll just remove the buttons. Maybe they'll look better up top here. Oh, they do. They look a little bit nicer. I guess I'll make the last 6 and just add it there. Okay. Okay, the camp's looking great. I'm gonna get some more house resources and be back in a minute. Made it back to the campsite. Uh, I swear I had fence gates, but turns out I didn't. Don't know what happened there. But got a couple of little things, tidbits. So wait, if I boom more stick, I'm just gonna make a ton of sticks. Okay, so I wanted to make an armor stand, and I need leather. This is what I got the leather for. Okay. Item frame. Cool. I'll toss it here. You know, I'll throw the shears there for now. Just add a little bit of character. Okay. What else do we... Oh, yeah. I wanted to make a place for this armor stand, so just dig into the dirt a little bit. Maybe... I don't want to disrupt these flowers. I'll make it here. Boom. 1, 2. Okay. There you go. And I have the wrong thing. I wanted the smithing table. Boom. Let's dig a little bit more. Okay. First shovel broke. Hopefully the sound was not loud enough that it jump scared anybody. Yeah, you know what? Let's just use some of the leftover diorite we had. Except for these corners, I'll blast the corners out for now. What if I just hold on? I know I'm complicating it again, but it'll be fine. You know what? I'll just do 2 of these. Wrong thing. I meant to. Why do I keep clicking escape? Like that is not what normal people would click. Eh, well, I guess that it means I'm not a normal person, so that's fine. I've accepted that reality a long time ago. Sheep, can you get out of my way? You're bothering my peace. Okay. I could use these actually. Or cool. Let me make more of them. All right. So I'm back. I finished the little build here. It's just a little smith's place because every camp needs a good smith nearby, right? Right? It's not necessarily what they say all the time, but it's something nice to have. Just a nice little blacksmith area in the background. You got your little cooking area, your bonfire where you tell your stories, your little tent where where you and your friends sleep. And I'll just make a little animal pen with the fences that I have left, and I will make a fence gate because that's what I need. Um, so to make one of those, I need one more stick. Okay, so that's feasible. Also, yeah, we just exit and clear that. Okay, boom, more stick. I'll make a barrel just to make it look a little more rustic. But of course, that means I took out the fence gate thing. Oh god. Alright, let's make the fence gate first before we get into more jumbled messes. Let's make another barrel. Double barrel, one might say? Bowl, because why not? Let's make a bowl. Let's just make random stuff. Because we got the materials for it. Alright, we need the hay first. Because I wanted to put that in the little animal pen. Uh-huh. So now what do we need? I'd say that's about it. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry, Flower, you have to go. Okay. So it's not going to be a very large one. Animal pen. It's just going to be for general resources. It's not going to house too many animals. Okay, so that's where the fence gate's going to go. Set this down and get the gate. And set that down. Okay. Cool. Ah. Okay. Let me blast the corners out. Wait, I could... Hold on, I'm gonna go make 2 of these. Or 4. Okay. Boom. Just add a little bit more variety. Okay, so I've just about finished up making designing the little farm. Gonna throw the 2 lodestones here because I actually ran out of blocks. And here I thought I had enough. There we go. Let's throw some lanterns in there. Okay, the little pen is done. Let's just add some of the hay. Oh god, these animals are not gonna have like any space. There you go. Yeah, you guys are going to have 0 room. You know what? I'll throw the hay outside. I'll throw it next to the barrel so you guys can have a little bit more room if I get some animals in there. I'll give you the flour back at least. Right, trusty platform. Where's my shovel? There it is. Don't lose everything again. Okay. Actually, do I want to put this separate from the rest of, everything? I'll set it here. Okay. 4, and where is the thing? Okay, cool. Right, hold on. I'm gonna try to make this go squiggly. That might be a little rough to make, but it's possible. Okay, so I'll move that one there, that one there, then in. There you go. Okay, so I have one more build I want to make for it. I don't think I have enough blocks, but I'll try nonetheless. Oh yeah, I could put it maybe here just to connect everything and there's not this huge gap here. But it's all coming out nicely. If you guys want, you could comment down if you're subscribed, and I'll put a sign down, of your choice of wood that I have access to currently, and I'll put your tag on it, your name, preferably your account name, not like IRL name. But if you want to put your IRL name, go ahead. I'm just saying that mostly for privacy reasons. I don't want to expose anybody, especially such early beginnings. That'd be a tragedy. You know what? I have an idea. Okay. And that either means I'm about to cook or things are just not gonna look great. And I'm just going to say it's fine and move on whilst crying. Alright, sorry, Flower, you're being evicted. We're pushing you here. Can I even place this like this? I cannot. Here's what I can do, okay. Another flower eviction, I'm sorry. I just... I'm very under the pressure right now. Boom. What pressure? I have no idea. I'm making stuff up as I go. Cause I'm not on like a strict time limit or anything. I'm literally just building. Actually, God, me over here, my indecisive mind. All right, pretend you didn't see anything. That was a fail. Okay. Now we set these here. You cannot hitch to those, but I know what it can hitch onto, so. Can you hook up to this? Yes, you can. All right. Bell. That's what we were missing. It's an alright design. Not my proudest, but for its intended purpose, it'll do. Also, yes, I stole these lanterns from a village because I'm not about to craft them. That costs money that I don't have in this game right now. Ugh, leather bowls. There you go. All right, so that was the 25 subscriber special. We built the Crusaders camp. I hope you guys liked it. It actually looks better than my house. I should just live here instead. But nice use of resources, or well, whatever we had. I ran out of wood perfectly, I'd say. We don't have any animals. But for what it's worth, this is a nice place to be. I'll light it up in the future just so not as many mobs spawn. And I'll make more tents and stuff. I'll expand this in the future, you know, over there, and then it'll be our great Crusader community here. But that's all for today. Go get some rest if you're watching this at night.